Good morning, everybody, and that's not the Duramax. Well, yes, the Corvette is inside because the weatherman is calling for some sort of a snow shower today. So you can see we've got the Duramax sitting outside. Now, unfortunately, to all my truck enthusiasts, you guys are going to say, well, your loyalty is now completely jaded. And yes, I realize that that is not a very easy decision to make. Unfortunately, we have to do what we have to do, especially for the vlog. We've got some mods that are going to be going on the Corvette today. What I wanted to cover with you guys is that the Ultimate Enthusiast giveaway number 2 is now live. Yes, it went live today when you guys are watching this video. We are giving away $2,000 cash this time around. Now, to anybody that's familiar with my brand Enthusiast, we drive passion as the priority. We wanted to do $2,000 cash giveaway this time because A, it's the holiday season and it'd be nice to bulk back up on some of those reserves that you spent on everybody else, right? From a gifting perspective. And really the root of this giveaway is the Dream Build Kickoff. Now we know it takes some money to go out and do things that you love, whether it's the cars, trucks, motorcycles, dirt bikes, whatever the case may be. So we figured $2,000 cash was the best thing to give away because it could help you kick off your dream build. Now every $5 that's spent on the website gets you 1 automatic entry. We do have new designs, so very classic design, something that you could wear anywhere, family reunions, whatever the case may be. And we also have those great quirky designs like blowing money and no warranty, no worries. So go ahead and check. Now I just want to thank everybody that gave me a happy birthday wish out on my Instagram. I don't really make the biggest deal of it, and I mentioned it in one of my previous videos, but I just turned 26 on December 8th. I feel kind of like, you know, now it's like, oh yeah, the upward peak to 25, and then life just starts to go downhill. And, you know, I don't have my first gray hair yet, luckily. So who cares about age? Let's get into the mods that we're gonna do in this video for the Z06. There are little things that really date it very quickly. Fortunately, we're gonna change those little things today. First thing that I immediately knew that I was going to have to do was something with the lighting. Now, the taillights are your standard halogen bulbs. They just light up very basic. Red side markers on the back. This is not all lit up until right here, so only this part of the side marker lights up. On the front of the car, we have amber side markers, which is basically the same as the rear, where there's a little halogen bulb right there that lights up, and none of this does. And of course, we have halogen bulbs in the fog lights. Now, fortunately, there's a company that changes all of that. And that company is Vette Lights. Now, if you guys are Corvette owners, I'm sure that you've heard of this company before, but if you haven't, Vette Lights offers great solutions for your lighting needs when it comes to a C6 Z06. Now, this post is not sponsored by any means, but I wanted to share the quality products that they provide that will take you from something that is, yes, 10 years old, and it'll really bring you up to times from a lighting perspective. And so to deal with halogen bulbs is just unacceptable. So what we picked up here is 3 things. LED taillights. These are called Eagle Eye taillights, and they are a string of LEDs that go in a circle that literally plug and play right into the back of the Corvette. The second thing that we have are 6K LED bulbs that are plug and play right into the fog light assembly unit on the Corvette. And then lastly, and this is really my favorite part of what we have here, is check this out, guys. Boom. These are what we call ghosted side markers. They're already painted, so they'll match the car and they'll blend in a little bit better. But what's even better about it from a lighting perspective is it's actually an LED strip that runs the entire length. So now the entire side marker will actually light up. I decided to go with the all red because I'm an OEM lights kind of guy. You'll know that from the Duramax. But I wanted to go with red initially just to see how they looked, and I figured, well, if I don't like red, then I can always pull them off and tint them. So the beauty of Corvette taillights is that each and every single one of these taillights is an individual assembly. So all that holds a taillight in on a Corvette is this one little securing screw. So once you pull that out of the top, you can literally just reach in here and pull the light out. Now I already had this one out last night because I was a little bit anxious to see what the process would look like to try and better plan for this video. Now the light assembly mounts right here. So without that obviously being in here, here's your harness attachment. There's a small little ballast that's on the back of the actual light itself right here, and it already comes with 3M double-sided tape on the back. So according to the instructions, you'll want to clean off inner sill here just a little bit because of course you're going to get some road grime and debris. Take out the light bulb that was your standard tail light right there, and you plug it into the LED harness that directly plug and plays right in with the bulb mount. So what we can do is then we can secure this back down. We'll obviously pull the double-sided stick tape off and we will mount it right up against the rear sill of the car. And now literally as simple as it is, we'll plug back in the lighting assembly. Boom, just like that. And then we will plug in the harness for the pre-existing light. Bam. And literally all we have to do is just tuck the wires back, a little bit out of the way, and we'll just drop the light right in. It's that simple, and then what we'll do is we'll put the retaining screw back in, if I didn't drop it on the ground. Standing from the back side here, you can see that you're retaining that OEM look, but now you have that nice LED circle, rather than that of your boring standard halogen. Now, let's get the other ones done. Oh, hey Otto, what's up, dude? Welcome to the vlog. Wearing his Dokish Foundation shirt. You guys can see he's very pumped about that. Good boy. We love you, Otto. Say hi to the vlog. So there you guys go. There is the orange side marker that's now in the car, and I gotta say, it looks far superior to that of the red one that was right over there. And of course, the obligatory shot of all 4 taillights installed. You know, I really like them. I think that they look very nice. It's in an OEM finish. It's really like a new OEM finish. But now it gives that flavor that the Corvette rear absolutely needs. I think this is one of the existential modifications that you need to do to your Corvette almost immediately to give it that flair of the modern day car era, if you will. We're gonna turn the lights off so I can show you guys the difference between stock and the new Vette lights. So one thing that I did notice is that the side markers definitely don't have near the flake that the OEM paint has. It's kind of hard to expect that, of course, from an aftermarket manufacturer, but I need to say that the paint actually matches very, very well, as you guys are kind of able to see right now. That Octane Orange is a very unique color, so I was a little bit hesitant about the actual match quality, but I'm very pleased with the overall result. And the fronts are done, so what we'll do is we'll turn this light off here, and we'll give you guys a view of the front end with the new lighting. There you guys can see the LED strip, and it just looks outstanding. So I was definitely hoping that there would be more snow on the ground so we could follow up in the later half of this video with some Duramax antics out in the snow, but you can see that there's still asphalt showing, and it's really not all that big of a deal. So unfortunately, we're not going to be doing that, but yes, the Duramax is sitting outside plugged in, so she's staying nice and warm. Being that it's such a beautiful day outside, I figured that we would close out this vlog with a quick Q&A. Sorry, I was just watching a video of my buddy's cammed C606, if that gives any inclination as to what might be coming for this car sitting here behind me. Yes, it's still up on the jack stands because I haven't gotten to changing the oil yet, unfortunately. So I went ahead and put a quick comment up on my Instagram for anybody that doesn't follow me on Instagram. It's at DirtyMax. I will put that right here. So far I put this post up an hour and a half ago, and we have 176 comments, so I wanted to thank all of you that have dropped a comment. Very exciting stuff, and I absolutely love reading through them. So let's get into it. Nick Dutter, it's actually the first comment, and I need to give recognition to the person that comments first. Nick Dutter asks, what are your plans for the C606? Now, I alluded to that a little bit earlier in this video, but it will be going under the knife here shortly to get some work done from a modification perspective. And I already gave away the fact that it's going to be a cam, and anybody that's familiar with a C606 and the naturally aspirated path of progression that you take with modifications could probably assume what other supporting mods are going to be in that mix. J Neves 317, are you going to make the Z06 a full drag car? No, I don't have intent to make this one specific purpose use only car. I don't have intentions to make this car a single use only car. I want it to be a well-rounded street car that has capability to do autocross, drag racing, or maybe even road course racing if the situation presents itself. Gonna wrap the Duramax anytime soon. I was actually thinking up some concepts, renderings if you will, for the Duramax. Now that I have this car, it's taken away a little bit of obviously the finances available for both cars, as well as some of the attention, because this thing has a lot of change that it's gonna see just in the early part of 2018. But yes, I would like to wrap it eventually. So Sierra 227, do you like snow? Yes, I absolutely love snow. I really like the change of environment, if you will. It's something that just brings a lot of peace. I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it, but yes, I do like the snow. J676, are you ever going to take your running boards off in all capitals with multiple exclamation points? Yes, I get your enthusiasm with that question, but no, I don't think I'm going to take them off. To be honest, at least right now, it's a good method of getting into the truck. A, they serve that functional purpose, and the second functional purpose is it's protection for the undersides of the doors with the 14 wides that I'm running on the truck. Diesels and deadlifts. At Dirty Max, I just bought a 2015 Duramax 2 weeks ago. Congratulations, man. It's my first diesel. Do you have any advice about owning this particular type of truck? The first thing that I would do to that truck is put a lift pump on it, because you'll get dual filtration from the filter under your hood as well as the fuel filter on the FAS, but you'll also get additional water separation, which is the second filter on the FAS, i.e. the udders of the FAS. That's going to be the best thing that you can do to ensure that your CP4 is protected from any contamination, because contamination in the CP4 equals boom. You want to avoid that at all costs. Braden McWan, I think I said that correctly. Do you have any plans to build your trans soon so you can really see what the Dirty can do? Yes, the trans will get built eventually. And I do want to knock out one quick little misconception. All of this vlog will not just be focused on the C6Z. Obviously, it's the new thing to the channel, so I want to share my ideas and my excitement around the new car. But don't get me wrong, guys. The channel is definitely not going to be a stranger to the Dirty Max. Brock Moyer, will you race me? Yes. Yes, if you want to take a trip down to Mexico. It looks like you have an FZ9 versus the Z06. Well, maybe after the modifications done, I think that would be a very unique race. Kurt95_13, what is your all-time favorite thing to do when you're not working? Well, I'm always working, Kurt, but let's define it as two spectrums. I have my day job, and then I have my work outside of work, which is YouTube. I definitely consider this as one of my jobs, as well as my brand enthusiast. And growing a brand is a hell of a lot of work in and of itself. Managing the website, managing the customer service, managing the fulfillment, managing the orders, making sure that the quality is up and tight, managing all of those different things, as well as scaling the brand and the design and all of that. So when I'm not working, I'm working. And when I'm not working at work, I'm typically working. I'm never not working, as really life is about a balance. Obviously, when you are determined to grow something from nothing, you're focused on it almost at any given point in time. And again, this is my passion. This is my passion is the priority. But when I'm not working, I promise my wife a date night at least once a week. It's very important to set aside the focus to the relationship in our marriage that we have. So, you know, maintaining that balance. And I want to show people that although I got married at kind of a young age, a lot of people would consider getting married at 26 kind of a young age, I'm showing people that it doesn't matter if you're married or single, or you can do whatever you want to do as long as you make the right decisions in life, and as long as that person that you decide to consider your companion for life supports what it is that you do. So I want to show people that yes, you can be married at a young age and still succeed in whatever your endeavors are and whatever you put your mind to. Dylan Lecter, what is your favorite thing about the cars you own? Well, my favorite thing now would be defined as the options that I have. But it's nice to be able to extract or derive the different experiences that each car gets. And of course, Bartholomew, my daily driver, the Subaru, is outstanding as well. You know, he doesn't really get the limelight that he deserves. Corey Kill 89, this is a really good question, and I appreciate the dynamic of asking this question. What is the absolute hardest and most substantial decision you ever had to make? It would be making investments into things that are gonna make your money make money, right? So going into, let's just say, Enthusiast. Enthusiast was a risk in and of itself because it took the money that I was making at my day job that pays my bills and pays all the other things that I consider routine expenses or fixed costs, and then putting it into something that has zero guarantee of success. Now, I've done multiple things in the past where I've lost money, and I've done things now going forward where I invest and I make money. I gain a return on that specific decision. So I'd have to say that one of the most uncomfortable decisions or substantial decision that I ever had to make was deciding to take a step out of my comfort zone and building this self-trust and confidence in my own worth and my capability, knowing that I'll be able to do it. And if I do fail, I'll fail forward. That way I'll learn from my mistakes and hopefully not make those mistakes again to continue to drive an easier, more streamlined decision-making process going forward, if that makes sense. You know D-Max Rhino? Who the hell is that guy? I'm just playing with you guys. Of course, I know D-Max Rhino, and that was Rhino that asked. But yeah, this is D-Max Rhino. Brand, work for it. Really awesome message that he's trying to convey here, because really in life, guys, you can't get anything if you don't put the time in and you don't make the sacrifice to just make it happen. With Enthusiast, with the Dokish Foundation, with everything, you just need to put the time in. You need to carve out the time. You can't be an excuse maker and saying, oh, well, I don't have the time. Well, I don't have the time to do any of the shit that I do either, but I still make it happen. And that's what I'm trying to convey to you guys, and that's what Rhino's trying to convey as well, is that you can make it happen as long as you put your mind to it. Because if you put your mind to it, your body's gonna follow. That's just how we work. Well, guys, I really want to thank you for tuning into this video. I know it was a whole hell of a lot of talking in the confined space of my garage, but hey, we got to make do in the wintertime, right, guys? We just need to keep driving. The passion's at the end of the day. I hope that you guys enjoyed the mirror reflection of how it is that I look at talking to you guys on a day-to-day basis. I think that's a very interesting perspective to take. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're looking forward to content regarding the Corvette or the Dirty Max, please hit that subscribe button. Remember, guys, that the Ultimate Enthusiast giveaway is now live. You could win $2,000 to kick off your dream build. Don't miss that opportunity. With that said, everybody have a great night. Take care, and we'll see you in the next upload.